mean, I thought he just impacted the game in a lot of ways, and of course, his numbers aren't going to wow you or anything. I didn't put him back in the game, so that's part of it. I just think he has this it factor that you can't explain, where he just makes everybody around him better, and his unselfishness. When your best player is not searching for stats, it has such an amazing impact on the rest of your team, and that's what he does. And he guards whoever you ask him to. He's pushing the break. The ball flowed through his hands. Thought he had a good game, and still he's got way more in him. So I was proud of him.
For someone like that who's only going to be here probably 6 months or a year, how do you think he's enjoying the college experience and trying to get the most out of it?
Cooper's present every single day, and enjoying it. And he's got a lot to worry about after this, but I just want him in the moment, and that's what he's done.
John, considering all the new pieces and the young pieces, how surprised are you that the connectivity that you just mentioned is there so quickly?
To be honest with you, it's not surprising for me. I just felt, this spring we had to have, we went through a lot just to have these conversations and to explain what the fit meant. It was all about fit for us. It was all about understanding you have to come here to earn it. You can't be given something. And I still remember, one of the first couple of weeks I got the job, I talked to Shane Battier, and Shane said, when you think about Duke basketball, what do you think about? And he says one word, it's competition. And for me, this was a time to get back to the roots of the value of our program, which is about competing, and it's about being all in and then going to earn what you want individually. And so I think we started off with a great group of guys. They've shown up every day. Of course, I'm saying this before even playing a one real game, but this was the intent, and it's a credit to all these guys in the locker room that they signed up to be here.
Coach, you were able to tap into your bench today with guys like Isaiah and Mason Gillis. How big are those guys to become later in the season now, being able to have all your players build their own court chemistry?
Yeah, I mean, everybody's important. And, look, part of this, you can't play everybody. And you can't play everybody, period. But also, some guys are going to play smaller minutes. That can change as the season goes along. I do think we have 10 very good players. We need to get Pat back and healthy. That hurt us tonight with Malik getting in foul trouble in the first half with us really only having 2 big guys. But no, everybody's important. Everybody has to stay ready. And they all bring different things to the table. But the one consistent thing is the competitiveness and then making the right play on offense. And so whoever it is, you have to do that no matter what.
John, do you have a way to track how many times a offensive player sees come on in the middle and diverts and just or shoots from 6 feet and it's an air ball?
We've talked about it, and our team, I think we're still getting over the hump of our team understanding they can drive to the basket because they're used to playing against them in practice. But he does a great job of just being big, and I think the next step for him is anticipating when he can't get it versus when he can, where we can still make sure the rebound is there. But he's just scratching the surface, man. Like I thought he had a great game tonight, but his rim protection and energy is special.
Is it more of an emphasis to get him involved on lobs tonight?
Of course, and if you do, it opens up shooting. So if you get that advantage, you got him and you got Con, you got Mason, you got Cooper. We just have to make sure we're making the right play. And it may be for the ball handler too. If somebody stays with him, then you got to finish, and we spend a lot of time working on finishing with our guards.
Hey Coach, both Caleb and Tyrese told me after the game that the thing they think is better this season than it was last season is their defense. 1, do you agree with that? And 2, did you see that tonight?
Yeah, I mean, look, it's at the same point maybe. It's ask me after we played some games and put it together. But I think the intent is there. I think the ability is there. I think it's also a credit to those 2 guys. Both of them are better defenders, and they've worked hard on it. And so, yeah, I think the versatility is better in terms of being able to switch. But again, we were top 20 defense last year. It's not like we were we had good defense last year, but I do think this team has a chance to be really good.